Hey everybody, welcome. I am Brad Gage, and today I am joined by a online gaming VIP, on-camera host, voice actress, and journalist, Alanah Pearce, everybody.
Hi.
Yes.
Oh,
we have a live
you guys
audience.
clap?
We do have a live audience.
Oh, that's
yes.
so great.
You may know Alanah from her work on IGN, Rooster Teeth's Funhouse, Inside Gaming, and her personal YouTube channel. And she also happens to be a huge Witcher fan. And that's why I'm thankful to have you here in the studio to talk about this Witcher Geralt Ronin right here.
I'm gonna be honest, I tried not to look at it before coming here today so I could just see it in person and not see it online, and now I can't stop staring at it.
I don't
pretty.
think, yeah, it's pretty and also just wet. That's my favorite part.
Quite
about
moist looking.
Yes, the first figure I've seen that I had to touch it to make sure that it.
Can I touch it?
You can touch it. This is go wild. I mean, we'll
Some rotations,
give it some rotation.
See how shiny it is. Oh wow, there's a puddle down there.
That was the part that I had to touch because I'm like, I just thought maybe there was some
poke
wetness
this.
in there, but no,
Nothing weird going on.
no.
Wow, that is very impressive.
Yeah, so this figure is by CD PROJEKT RED, and it's inspired by, of course, medieval Japan Ronins, which is basically what Geralt is, in a way, the wandering samurai.
Yeah, Witcher is not too different to a samurai.
Yeah.
They're very, well, I guess in the most recent timelines, he's a huge loner. Hunting down giant monsters is his whole shtick, and it's a very calculated profession, which I feel like is pretty in line with that.
Calculated in what way? What
He's very moral. You could
Yeah.
argue that he's not because, especially in the games, it's an RPG, so you can make some choices, but I mean, The Witcher spans back from these Polish books to this terrible Polish TV show. Now we're getting a Netflix series.
Which looks awesome.
It's huge now.
Yeah.
3 games, and I feel like it's in the games especially because you have more control. It's a lot of exploring who he is as a character and learning more about Geralt being, I don't know, he has a huge influence on the politics of the universe that he's in while pretending he doesn't. He has a pretty interesting influence over everyone around him by being so moral and grounded and honestly pretty stubborn a lot of the time too. So.
Which is why it's fun to watch because a lot of Witchers are not having any sort of emotions at all and stuff like that.
I think he pretends not to, but.
Right. And do you think this figure evokes the guy that you know and love?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say, I got the statue that came with the Witcher 3 Collector's Edition. It kind of became a meme because his face was a bit of a mess. Not a popular figure among fans.
Okay.
This one
let's look at his face.
is beautiful.
Yes.
He's got the scar in the right place. Yeah, I feel like it is strange seeing him with this hair up. Like, it looks a little bit different the way that it's tied up. But it for sure does look like Geralt. I'm actually very impressed with that scar. Very cool.
How did he get? Do you know how he got the scar? Or is it just a part of him?
It's basically just a part of him at this point.
Yeah.
No, I think that's in the books though.
Okay.
But I mean, his facial hair's just really detailed in there.
And the sleeves, like each of them, like one of them's this kind of like purple shiny sleeve, and then the other one's like the chainmail with the shielding on it.
Yeah.
Right there, that's.
I'm also loving those puffy pants he's got.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's got puffy
That's a fashion
pants.
choice he made.
It's very comfy in the thigh region.
A lot of breathing room.
For him, a lot of breathing room. Yeah.
Boots are also really cool.
Boots are they're tied in there.
You can see the fabric in the boots too.
He's mostly using the big sword usually, but here he's got the samurai sword and maybe another one too. He's got like 2 swords there.
He does
3.
have 2 swords.
Yeah, or 2
Oh, that's
swords,
right.
yes.
2 swords, 2 sheaths, yeah.
Is that what he has normally, 2
Generally,
swords?
but I mean, you have an inventory, so you can get pretty crazy with the amount of stuff that you have. But for the most part, 2 swords. Different swords used for fighting different enemies. So yeah, they're gonna use a silver one for a werewolf, for example.
Okay.
So, yeah.
That makes
some
sense. And
options.
then what is the other sword? There's a silver sword and then the other one is?
Pretty much general.
The general sword. Okay.
Yeah, fighting humans, different kinds of monsters, but then Geralt also has effectively magical abilities. Hard to display that on a statue, but I still feel like in his pose and his facial expression, he definitely looks mystical.
Oh yeah.
And what's going on behind him.
Well, yeah, I mean, it is really setting the stage. Does he usually have an owl?
No, does not
So
usually
this
have an
is,
owl.
yeah.
Now he's got a companion, I'm happy
Yeah.
for him.
Yeah, exactly.
He's made friends.
It's good to have a friend.
Yeah.
A very wise friend, I'm sure. And a little bit more about the base here. He's walking through maybe some sort of a dilapidated temple or something like that. There's statues here.
Just noticed
there's some lanterns.
Boot print on the ground.
Little boot print on the ground.
Very cool.
Yeah. I mean, this is, he's walking through mud. Like, that's very realistic looking mud there.
Kind of terrifying, all these like weird baby dolls that are going on as well. I mean, The Witcher has pretty solid variety of environments, but this is obviously very Japanese styled.
Yes.
I don't think we've ever seen anything like this in any of the Witcher universe. I have not watched all of the TV show though, because as said earlier, it's bad. It's not good.
Oh, the original.
The Polish TV show,
Yes.
very bad. Yeah, the Netflix show can't speak to that yet. Have not seen it yet.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's a little bit better. But yeah, no, I've definitely never seen him walk through something that looks this crazy. But it kind of makes me want like a Japanese Rōnin samurai style spin-off game. That'd be sweet.
I mean, it seems like that makes too much sense. You know, it just makes too much sense to me. And are you also into some of this Japanese Rōnin type stuff?
Yeah, so I actually have a very big collection of, I have a Boba Fett, I have several Batmans, I have basically a bunch of characters I love who I've then bought in a Rōnin style for statues and figures.
Yeah.
I think of Batman, I've probably got like 5 of them at this point. I don't know why I love that style so much, I just kind of always have. I think I went to Toy Fair one year and I saw just basically pop culture figures that were then taken to look more Japanese, and I was like, ooh, I love this, so I kind of started collecting them. So Geralt getting that treatment is super exciting to me personally, but I feel like everyone's probably going to love it. He looks great.
It's almost like...
Can I take this home?
The connection between the two are so clear. I mean, Batman, yeah, he's flying solo, he's doing his own thing,
He's
but
a
like
ninja.
literally, like Geralt has a sword and is roaming, fighting all the time. So yeah, and a little bit about the swords here. The big sword is a katana, and then the small sword is a wakizashi. So
Yes, of course.
Just to let
absolutely
everybody
knew
know,
that.
just in case you wanted to know
yes.
about the swords.
Definitely knew that. Wakizashi, my favorite.
Yes, now it is your favorite.
I
and
know,
you
a
about it.
katana. I've got that part. So this one's the katana.
Yes. So the wakizashi is the smaller one that he's holding, and then the one in the red is the katana.
That makes sense.
That makes
It's curved.
sense.
Yeah. Yeah, now I just want this crossover to happen. And the Batman one.
It starts
Give me
here. It
official
starts
ones.
right here. And what would you say? Would you say your favorite part about this piece?
Oh, the
is?
puddle, which is a weird thing to say.
I think so
But
too.
I feel like that little
I was
dirty
drawn to it
puddle.
immediately. Yeah.
that's amazing. And it's just wedged in there, you know? It's not something that's like immediately obvious, which I think makes it even more impressive. It's like, that looks that good and you don't immediately see it. But I also really like his hair. I think his hair looks very, very cool. And I know hair is difficult to do. And his pants. I mean, the fact that you can see the fabric always impresses me on stuff like this. Is this hand painted?
Yes, it is. Yep.
The painting's beautiful too. Like the paintwork is crazy impressive. Just clearly a lot of nice shading going on there.
Definitely a real silver fox.
He sure is. That's why I dyed my hair this color, actually.
Is that why?
Yeah.
For The Witcher. Well, peas in a pod right here. Well, Alanah, thank you so much for being here and talking a little bit about this figure and,
Anytime.
of
course.
in the world.
It's very easy for me. Made a brand out of it at this point, so.
Good.
I'll continue.
I'm subscribing to the brand, big time. Well, thanks so much. And if you'd like to get this beautiful piece for yourself, head to side.show/getGeraltRonin. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for Alanah being here. And be sure to like and subscribe to stay updated for all of our awesome content. And do not forget to let your geek side show. See you next time.
Hey, did you like that video? Be sure to subscribe by clicking the S icon on your screen and click that bell icon to be notified whenever a new video is posted. If you'd like more info on the items featured in this video, click the link provided under Product Info. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to let your geek side show.